My name is Mio. I'm a housewife who has a 5-year-old son, Satoshi, and a husband, Daya. We have a lovely family. My friends say that it must be so nice to be a housewife, or that it must be nice to have a husband that earns a lot of money. But the truth is that I have a lot of stress and worries, too. The one thing that really helped me get by was crafting class. It was a stress relief to be able to focus on my hands, and it was always fun to chat with my friends about everything.
I'm so tired. Mio, how's it looking? Is it going well?
Yeah, they're going well. How's this bag?
Wow, it's so cute. It's got really cute colors too. But I think my bag actually looks pretty good too.
Well, then I guess they're both cute, huh? This bag is almost complete too, huh?
What are you going to make after you finish that bag?
I've been getting pretty good with the sewing machine, so I kind of want to try working on something a little more advanced, you know?
Yeah, we were really bad at first with the sewing machine.
Yeah, seriously. It's embarrassing to even think about it now. I really was worried that I'd knit my finger into whatever we were knitting.
Oh my god, seriously. It's really so much fun to be able to use it correctly, you know?
Yeah, it's fun to see that we're getting better very clearly, and it's also a good stress relief, you know?
Did something happen at the house? What?
Well, actually, my husband has kind of stopped caring about our family recently. And all he does recently is roll around and never hangs out with the kids at all.
What? I bet you and your kids are probably pretty lonely, right?
They cry and get mad sometimes. He gets mad back at them, though. I don't know how to explain it, but he's just very immature.
He's the worst. Oh, wait. I just said he was the worst out loud. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. I really do think what he's doing is the worst.
That's where you need to sit your husband down and give him a real whipping.
But talking to him just makes us upset, you know? He doesn't actually listen to or fix anything.
My husband wouldn't help me out at all, so I smacked him around a little bit.
You're really strong, so I really admire you. You're really good, too.
Don't you dare underestimate your housewife. Who do you think holds down the fort, huh? Right?
Wow. Yeah, you're totally right. Wait, I just screwed up. Ugh, Masumi-san, you're such a tomboy.
Takaru-kun, how are things with your girlfriend?
I was dumped by her, actually. Last month, she told me that a man that goes to a craft class is too feminine and embarrassing to be around.
So sorry.
Oh, cheer up, Buttercup. I think that a man that's able to work on crafts is really amazing.
Thank you so much. And you cheer up too, Mio-san. I'm going to be cheering for you, Mio-san.
Look at you go, Takaru. You've always been a fan of Mio.
Well...
I remember the sad look on his face when he found out that Mio was already married.
Please stop already!
He's so adorable.
I'm home.
Welcome home. Dinner is miso soup with some steamed fish.
What? I just had fish for lunch today, though.
Oh, sorry.
You cook the same thing from time to time. Can you send me a text from now on about what you're going to cook for dinner from now on?
Okay. It's not like you ever read the damn text, though.
I'm hungry, so hurry up and cook for me, please. I'm exhausted.
Okay. He didn't talk to me like this back when we just got married. Oh, yeah, honey, are you free this weekend?
Huh? I mean, I don't have any plans, I guess.
Do you want to go to the zoo or something with the three of us? We haven't really gone out anywhere recently, and COVID seems to have calmed down now.
I'm really tired from work, so I'd like to rest if you don't mind.
I mean, I get it, but you haven't hung out around this kid for half a year or so. He's really missing you, you know?
And how about you go out with him or something so that he's not bored?
He wants to go out with Dad from time to time, too.
Yeah, I guess sometime later.
You always say that. You're always just pushing it later and later and later.
Huh? Shut up! You don't even work at all. Do you realize how much stress is building up just from that alone?
I don't know, but is it really that stressful to go out and have fun with your own family?
Wow, look at you leading me on like that. You're trying to make me say like I'm stressed out, right? And you're trying to make me out to be the bad guy or something.
No, that's not it. I just really want to know if you feel like it's stressful for you to go out with your friends.
Yeah, ridiculous. Yeah, I've got work tomorrow, so can you just leave me alone?
Hey, wait, I'm not done talking.
Oh yeah, how about you take my mom instead of me, huh? Grandma should have a lot of fun with her.
When did he change so much?
I don't want to go with Grandma.
Yeah, me neither. I didn't have the option to count on his mother like that. His mother is incredibly forward and very strict on both me and my son. At the time, she would come over to our house at least once a week without even asking. All right, now it's all good. You can go crazy, but don't play too much to the point where you tear your clothes. You're going to hurt yourself.
Okay. Someone is here, though.
I bet you it's your grandma. Go upstairs.
Ugh.
It's so cold, isn't it? The high is only 4 degrees today. It really is cold, though. It's warm inside the house, though, isn't it? I've got no heater in my house, so I'm always rolled up in a blanket. Do you want me to add a heater to your house? Of course. I wish you'd said that last year during winter, though. So sorry. I mean, I don't really need to buy it, though. I can just take the heater from this house and bring it back. Huh? What do you mean by that? Huh? Did you not hear me? You two are going to be living in my house starting next month. Huh? What? I've just been feeling like my knees and hips are really killing me recently. So I'm worried about a lot of stuff. And I talked about it with him and he said that it would be fine if you and your family lived with me. I didn't hear about that at all. When did you guys talk about this? I think it was around last month. What? It was that long ago? What? Do you not want to live with me? It's not that I don't want to or anything, but Satoshi has school here. It's just going to be a little bit farther, that's it. Worst case scenario, you can just drive him to and from school. Done deal. I mean, sure, but your mother-in-law is suffering, but you're not going to help as the married-in housewife? Yeah, unacceptable. You're going to be working hard for me to clean up while you're raising your kid. You're kidding me, right? By the way, you're going to quit this useless crafting class. Got it? Why do I have to do that? Of course you have to. This is pointless. You've already been able to do a certain level of knitting, so there's no point in you continuing this any longer. It's part of my hobby, though. I really don't want to quit that. I'm sorry. I don't know what you want me to say. You're doing it on your husband's dime, right? It's going to be my money as well from now on, so I'm going to be against it. I'll make some money part-time, so please, let me continue. No, you need to stay home just in case something happens to me, and I need you there. But I was instructed by her to quit my crafts class time and time again, but I continued to beg her to let me continue, and she eventually gave me permission. However, in return, I was told that I shall not make any mistakes with chores. A month later, we sold our house and ended up moving into my mother-in-law's house.
Mio-chan, you need to cheer up.
You really think that I can be cheery? I didn't even like seeing my mother-in-law once a week. You think that I'm going to be happy seeing her every single day?
How about you just give up and get a divorce, huh?
I thought about it, but then she really just cornered me.
Huh? What do you mean?
She said that she would take me to court and sue me till the end of days, and also how she would never allow him to pay child support.
She's the freaking devil!
She really is a demon or something. Being able to continue this class is the only thing that keeps me going at this point.
Hakaru, do you have any opinions from a male perspective?
Well, I think there's probably no way that we lose if it were to somehow turn into a court case, but
You think so?
I think that the way that you're being treated would totally be acceptable for you to want to get a divorce, but you should just get a good lawyer and I think it'll be fine.
But I don't know what she's going to do if she finds out that I was looking for a lawyer.
I mean, you'll need to have a lot of determination. Yeah, if you're okay with talking to us, then we'll listen to you, so let's push through this together.
Thank you. You guys are seriously lifesavers.
I've got to do something for her, for Mio-san.
Mio-san, come here real quick. Yes, ma'am? What is it? These dishes have residue left on them. See? It's slimy. Oh, no, ma'am. This dish soap remains slimy after you rinse it off. Of course not. It's impossible. You just haven't washed it off well enough. I'm serious. Look at this. It's literally written on the back of the bottle. See? It remains slimy after it was washed off. Shut up! You make sure to wash this stuff till it's squeaky clean back in my day. You wash all of these over again. Mio-san, hurry up and get over here. Yes, what is it? Look, you are using way too much water for the laundry machine. You need to cut back on the amount. I'm using the least amount possible for each wash.
How? You need to ignore the writings on the washing machine. You can figure out with less.
Excuse me, but I washed it with a lot less water, but then, what a surprise, it smelled all kinds of weird because it didn't have enough water, and you chewed me out for that too.
Here we go with another excuse. Excuse. Are you not embarrassed?
How is this an excuse? Then how about you do your own laundry already?
My joints are just in so much pain. I'm barely able to handle taking care of the grandkids.
You're able to handle them just fine. Excuse. Yeah, you're one to talk. These clothes don't really fit my size anymore. I need to buy more clothing.
Excuse me, Mio-san?
Yes, what is it?
I think that we should start making Satoshi go to class and learn something.
But he's only 5 years old? Is there something that you want to do, Satoshi?
Not really.
If he finds something that he wants to do, I will, of course. Make sure he's able to go to class or something.
That is way too spoiled. That is literally the sweetest, most spoiled thing I've possibly heard of.
I don't really understand.
You need to make sure that they start taking extracurricular classes early on, or they're not going to be able to go to the Olympics or go to a really first-string college.
Huh?
Do you not feel like you want your kid to really grow up and dive into the great world?
I'm okay with him growing up to be a healthy and happy kid. And I don't think the parent forcing him to do stuff that he doesn't want to do is good.
Too spoiled! You need to brainwash your kids and make sure that they grow up to be first-rate elites.
Brainwash? Are you seriously okay? You're insane. Satoshi, let's just go somewhere, huh?
You wait right there!
What? You can't be sighing like that. You're going to make my food taste bad.
Your mother has just been nagging at me the whole time and won't stop.
Huh?
She's just been complaining about me raising my kids and how I do chores around the house. Honestly, I can't do this anymore.
Uh-huh.
Can you tell her to take it easy a little bit? Just a little bit easier on me?
Oh yeah, after I'm back from my business trip, sure.
Business trip again? It's like the third time this year that you've gone somewhere.
It's a really important time right now at work. I'll talk to her once I get back home from the trip.
I don't know how many times I've heard him say that. I wonder when he's actually going to talk to his mother for me. My husband didn't listen to me at all, so the only place that I could really vent was my crafts class friends. They always listened, and I felt really guilty about it, but I was at the end of my patience.
I think that you should probably just get a divorce at this point.
You really think so?
I don't want to see you suffer anymore like this, Mio-san.
It must be tough for Satoshi-kun too, right? I'm sure you probably don't want to be forced to go learn something you don't want to either, right?
Not at all.
Satoshi-kun, do you like your grandma?
I hate her.
Well then, it seems like that's your answer.
But I might have to pay damages and stuff.
About that, my parents have a really good friend who's apparently an excellent lawyer. The lawyer is more than willing to help you out too if you're going in divorce courts.
Huh? Really?
Apparently, based on the situation, you're unlikely to have to pay any kind of damages to anyone.
I see. Wait, maybe I was just being brainwashed by my mother-in-law to make me obey.
But you're totally free to do what you want, Mio-san. I think that for you and your son, you should divorce him. If the mother isn't smiling, then the kid is going to be upset too.
Takara-kun, thank you so much.
Oh please, I haven't done anything special.
Divorce. The idea had been floating around in my head for a while, but I was a housewife with no savings, so I didn't feel like that was a realistic option for me. Maybe getting a divorce is better for him, but maybe it's not. This really sucks. Ugh, I'm home.
Excuse me, where the heck have you been hobbling around? You're out way too late. I've called you time and time again.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I turned my phone off for that reason.
As a punishment, I threw away all of the trash that you made in your stupid little club.
Huh? You really threw it all away? How could you possibly do something so horrible?
There's really no point in you keeping all that trash around anyway. I feel so good with all of it gone.
How dare you? Get out of here!
Huh?
Get the hell out!
What are you talking about? This is literally my house.
Then I'm going to leave. Huh?
Sorry to barge in on you. I was actually just about to ring your doorbell.
What the hell? You called the freaking cops too?
I didn't call anyone. What can we help you with?
Well, your husband. Daiya-san was actually involved in the traffic accident. He's passed away.
Huh? Come again?
We'll talk to you about the details, so would it be alright if we step inside for a minute?
I thought that all of my hard work from crafts class had disappeared, and now it seems that I've lost my husband as well. It was still all very surreal, and I don't remember much of what was going on. But I remember clearly that the police then told me something incredibly shocking.
So actually, the car that your husband was operating was moving at an incredibly fast rate of speed, and on top of that, his BAC was incredibly high. It was well above the legal limit for DUI.
He is not the kind of man to do that sort of thing.
But it did happen, and that's not the only thing about this whole thing either.
Did he hit someone else in his accident?
Well, he had a passenger. It was a co-worker of his, a woman from his office.
I actually just remembered. He was actually supposed to be away on a business trip. Where did this accident happen?
It was around his workplace.
So that means that he wasn't away on a business trip, and he was drinking and driving with a woman in his shotgun seat.
The car was wrapped around a light pole. There were no other victims other than the driver and passenger.
I see. I understand. I'm glad to hear that there's no one else involved. Would you be able to tell us where he is now?
Sure. Here's the address of the hospital he was transported to.
Hang on. This has to be some kind of joke or something, right?
I understand that this is probably hard to accept.
I need you to tell me that you're lying. You're lying, right?
He's not lying.
Huh?
Daiya-san is going to be a criminal with a record. Someone who drove under the influence and also drove recklessly. How miserable. How pitiful.
But...
We went to the hospital and heard some more details from the police before I immediately started getting to work on setting up a funeral. During that time, my mother-in-law was just completely lost and empty. It was pretty upsetting to try to talk to my son about what had happened, but besides that, I didn't feel too sad at all. On top of having an affair, he wrapped his car around a light pole. He's the worst possible human you can drum up. Not only am I not sad, I'm actually angry. I was such a clown, not divorcing that man that was cheating on me, all the while getting tormented by my mother-in-law. Ugh, I'm just going to end it all here. I decided to reach out to a certain someone. It's almost been 4 months since his passing.
yes.
Did you want to prepare anything for it? Did you want me to do or set something up? Did you want to do something or not?
I need to ask you, do you not feel anything about this?
About what?
Are you not sad or anything?
I am.
Then why are you so lively and moving around?
Because what am I supposed to do? That man might have killed someone on his way out. Sad is definitely not high on the list of emotions right now.
It's your fault.
Huh?
You are just the absolute worst possible wife, so he died. It's your fault.
What are you talking about?
You can't do chores or raise your kid. You're absolutely the worst possible woman around. You get on your knees and you apologize.
What the hell are you even talking about? You're the one that raised that man.
What the hell did you just say? Ugh, my back.
You have always been so overprotective of your son. That's why this whole thing happened in the first place.
Shut the hell up. I don't want to see your face around me again. Get the hell out.
Okay. I listened to what she said and quietly left the house after the 4-month mark. I got some money from the insurance payout, so I didn't have to worry about anything for money. Yeah, I left the house, and I figured I'd talk to you to try to ask you what you think I should do after this. I see. Okay. Then I'll go to you for the lawyer for now. Thank you so much. I talked to Takeru-kun and talked about things from now on. I was just going to borrow a random house and move my address there. After I do the divorce papers, I would cut ties with my mother-in-law. The lawyer told me all the fine print details I needed to dot and dash. Takeru-kun, thank you so much. I'm finally able to move forward thanks to you.
Oh, please. I'm just glad I could help you out.
Eventually, I started dating Takeru-kun for my crafts class with marriage in mind. My son also really liked Takeru-kun, so he was quick to accept him as his new father.
Mio-san! Mio-san! My throat hurts really, really bad. Please, get me some water. Is anyone here? Anyone? Anyone? Somebody, please help me. My foot hurts and my back hurts too. Daya! Daya!
A year after I left my mother-in-law, they found her body in her house. She died all alone with no one around to hold her hand in the end. Apparently, she didn't have any relatives, and the authorities had to dig me up and reach out to me. Of course, I didn't feel bad about this at all. Honestly, when she told me to leave, I just quietly did what she wanted me to. I ended up wasting a few years, but I'm happy to live life with my new family.
I can't figure out my homework. Help me out, Dad.
Let's see. Wow. Homework nowadays is freaking hard. Help us out, Mom.
Let's see. This is literally no different from when I was a kid. You just do this, and then move that there, and done.
I see. I got it, Mom.
Wow, look at you go, Mom. You're a pro at crafting things, and you're just perfect at everything you do, huh?
I'm going to cry if you keep praising me like that.
I don't know how many times I'm going to make you cry then. Hurry up and get used to it.
Yeah, let's have a lovely life together.